Hello, hi. Hello. Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. It's been a minute. Just as the people who are watching this as a VOD, it won't matter. But it's been a minute since I played this. It's been a little bit of a hellish start to the school year. Extremely busy. And again, to people watching this as a VOD, this doesn't matter to you, but I had to end up moving the time slot just because, like, I needed an excuse to come home. Like, to get away from everything, to like, not have to, be forced into social situations that I really don't want to be at, and then further wear myself down. So, thank God for that, for me. As in, thank God for me changing the slot. But anyway, last time we finished up in Radiant Garden, and also went to Disney Town and played some motherfucking Faru Ball. And this time we're gonna finish out the Disney Worlds, I think. Another thing that's gonna be nice about me doing this on Fridays is that I can stream a little longer, because my Friday nights are a little more flexible. So that's exciting. One other thing too, so in order to get the best ending that I can in this version, aka standard, I need to defeat 9,999 unversed. And so I did do some of that off screen between now and back then. I also did go get a Xehanort report through Terra in the Mirage Arena. I didn't want to show that on screen because I wasn't sure how bad it was going to be with the fact that I not only hadn't played Terra in a while, but like haven't done the Mirage Arena in years, since the original game, I'd say. So it was fine. It ended up being fine. Went over pretty smoothly, but I do have an extra Xehanort report that we can go over when we get to it. But it's in the title screen actually, so I can't do it here. But we'll do that at the end of the episode. Also, as per usual, there are links in my bio for nice things to donate to if you are able. If you're unable, of course, take care of yourself. But if you are able, let's spread some generosity. Anyway. I don't even know how to preface what today is going to be. I'm quite sleepy.
Stand back, sweet cheeks. I'll take care of this.
I'll literally burn you alive. She's like, ugh.
Hurt, they're all yours.
Ooh. I want that. Can I reach that now? Hey Hercules, can you hold these guys off for like a second? I think oh yeah, I can definitely get it now. Alright. Yeah, God, what a week it's been, even. What a day it's honestly been. Like, I don't know, I just had one of those days that was like further assured me that I do not want to be a teacher full time. Because when I'm tired, like, my ability to cognitively understand things around me is significantly different. And yeah, I felt that a lot today. I was very tired. Like the last couple nights, I haven't gotten the best sleep. Part of it is just like, I don't know, mental health reasons, but the other part definitely has to do with a fanfiction that was really tickling my brain in a very specific way, and it was making me feel a little like batshit until I was like, I need to finish this actually, so that I can feel normal again. And I was a little disappointed in the ending, which was sad. But the overall journey was still so much fun that it was fine. Like the ending, it wasn't bad. It was just like not as good as it could have been. Had the potential to be better, but it was like, I don't know. It wasn't terrible. It just wasn't what I wanted. How dare I have high expectations, honestly. And that's not me being sarcastic. I get this shit for free.
Almost made euros out of it.
Hey, don't call me Sweet Cheeks again or I'll kill you.
If you weren't trying to show off.
Get him.
Who asked you, kid? You'll understand more when you're older.
Do you see how sharp my boots are? And my armor?
Strong enough to be a hero.
You think being strong is the same as being a hero?
Sure, mostly. Look how strong Terra is, and he's champion.
Terra.
So, sugar cakes. You got any plans for later? You know, I trained a few heroes in my time. Maybe I could recite you a little epic poetry.
Do you really know Terra?
Of course I do. He's the local hero everybody's going gaga for.
Rah,
Oh,
rah,
now I get it. You're one of his fans. Everywhere I go, it's Terra this, Terra that. More like Terra Bull.
Oh no, you see, I just want to track him down.
Yeah, tell me about it, sister. You and the rest of Greece. Kid shows up out of nowhere, goes and wins the first games he ever enters, dazzling the whole town, and then the nudnik up and vanishes.
Everybody says Terra's the real thing. A true hero. I can't wait till I'm that tough.
Right. He's so tough he turned the last Schlemiel who faced him into a raving Yahoo.
Come on, Phil, be nice.
So you're telling me he isn't here?
Whoa, not so fast. He may not be here right now, but you never know. He could always decide he's going to show up for the games.
Yeah, to defend his title.
And if you enter, there's always a chance you might run into him. I got an idea. I'll sign you up myself.
God.
And if you need a trainer, I'd be more than happy to put you through the ropes.
You need like one of those spritz
Phil,
bottles.
I had to practically beg you to agree to train me.
Shh, pipe down, kid. You and she ain't got the same attributes, if you know what I mean.
You know, you're right. Please sign me up for the games. My name is Aqua. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Now, let's start with a few.
She wasn't saying it to
I
you.
won't need a trainer.
Oh my god.
Women. Never changes. So I suppose you still want me to go and get you signed up. Meet me in a vestibule when you're ready.
I literally could kill you so easily, sir. Like the audacity. The audacity of men. Can we talk about that for a second? The audacity of men. For real. Poor Aqua. She's so real. Oh yeah, I forgot I had Experience Walker on. Truly. I actually haven't had to deal too much with the audacity of men recently myself, which is really nice. Oh, hey! Whoa! No! No, 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 no! I help me the Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. It's not as bad as it could be. Okay, sorry. Yeah, no, I did have a fun experience actually with one of my male classmates because he brought up Data Star Trek in class the other day, and I was like, like we can't talk about this. I'll go insane. I love Data. But like, okay, so on the subject of sexism, there is a video essay, that I have listened to a couple times now, that I will likely listen to again, to be honest, because it, like I say, it really tickled my brain cells in like a very specifically wonderful way, and it actually really, I wouldn't say it changed my perspective of Scum Villain, but it made me appreciate things about Scum Villain that I had not either recognized as a part of the story or like did not know the cultural implications of something. And it was really interesting talking about like the issues of sexuality represented in the story, and like the binary of male and female and how that is reflected in like the Taoist perspectives of that kind of a story, like that setting, I mean. And it was just so good. Like, really made me think about the portrayal of like femininity in a lot of things, because they were talking about I'm gonna put this here. They were talking about how like there's a lot of things that are like represented in the story that are, how do I say, how do I say this? What's the word I'm looking for here? That are like, they're stereotypically connected to like a more feminine ideal. And as a result of like the conditioning of society, the characters shy away from it or see it as negative. The overall like explanation was more complex than that. But like for instance, if you have read Scum Villain, this isn't really so much a spoiler, but there is a pendant that Bing-Ho wears from his adoptive mother, the woman who raised him. Yeah, sure, why not? And it represents the goddess, the Guan Yin. Wow. I absolutely decimated them. That was really funny. And like how the characters end up interacting with that pendant is also indicative of how they view like more traditionally feminine values. Really, really interesting. And that was not something that I had really recognized. Like, I could recognize it, but not to such an extent, because like my views were still, even though, like, sorry to say, like, even though I was reading a book that was themed around like Chinese culture, I'm still a white person, so I'm like defaulting to a Western way of looking at it. And as a result of that, like, I'm missing things, right? So like also this is something I just straight up didn't know, like the dichotomy of yin and yang in Taoism is like actually representative of the dichotomy between like male and female. Not respectively, it would be female and male actually. And I had no idea, but now knowing that like really changes my perspective of certain things that are said and that occur in the story. And makes me appreciate the writing a lot more. Like, not that I didn't already appreciate the writing, but I did feel like in some ways it was lacking. And I still think that it kind of is, but not as much as I thought before. I genuinely was like, oh, there's a lot of shit in here that I just missed for cultural reasons. Like, I straight up didn't know that. And, embarrassing, but true. God, if only I knew everything. Wouldn't that be nice? But yeah, it was really eye-opening. And I really loved, like, also the way the person did the video essay was so funny because it was like, hey Dem! It was like, Shen Qingqiu knows nothing. He's wrong about most things, I think is one of the things they said, and I was like, yeah, that's really true. And then I, like, also, there was another thing too. Oh, it was like, when I was originally reading it, I kept kind of forgetting that he was transmigrated because he fit himself into, like, I literally fell for the mask that he had put on as a reader.
All that's left is the final.
And it was
still no sign of Terra.
So it made me really
The guy I'm
appreciate
supposed to fight is someone else
who he
named
is.
Zack.
Aqua,
Hi.
right? Hey, I'm Zack, your opponent in the final. Man, finally! Once I beat you, I get to take on Terra.
Terra? Why, I don't understand. Are you saying there's another match after the final?
Uh-oh. Guess you didn't get the memo. Oh, Phil, would you tell her the rules?
Fine. Here's how it is. The games are divided into two brackets. You got your East, you got your West. The winners from each bracket face off in a championship match. Now, right now, you are competing in the East, and we got no idea about the other side. For all we know, your boy Terra could be cruising through over in the West.
Then I shouldn't be fighting matches here. I should be over there, looking for him.
No, you, can't. It's not allowed.
God, I hate Phil.
Athletes are expressly forbidden from watching matches in the other bracket.
Did he just make that up? How should I know?
All right, fine.
Zack's like, I'm just here.
Look, you gotta just stay and fight this match. The two athletes I entered defaulted before they made it to the top. Give a guy a break. I got a reputation.
Hey, do it for us too?
Aqua's
Alright
so
then.
strong for not using
I'll
her
finish
little
what I
knife
started.
blades on her
You
ankles
will?
for absolute destruction.
Oh, the gods are smiling on me today. I'll be waiting for you in the vestibule.
Is one of those gods Thanatos?
A match between Zack and Aqua. This I can't miss.
Ixnay on the action way. You got training to complete.
Oh, that's right. Well, good luck, guys. I'll see you around. Aqua, give it your best out there.
You too.
I am so fired up!
Zack, Terra is a friend of mine. How exactly is it that you know him?
He saved my life. During the last games, this dude named Hades tried to make Terra his pawn of darkness. And he used me to do it. He had some kind of magic, or something, that made me crazy. Gave me
Oh my
weird
god, that's
powers that I
crazy.
turned against Terra. But you know what? Terra freed me. And he didn't need the darkness to do it.
I had no idea.
Well, that's enough with the drama. I guess I'll see you in the ring, huh?
Terra.
Oh my god, that's crazy! Yay! I love that. He doesn't even know. Very iconic. Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah. I would've. You're so strong, I totally would've. But I do have the relationship with my dad where I can kind of make that joke and then be like, alright, it's from something, here, I'll show you. And then he'd be like, oh, you're weird. Which is correct, but like, he doesn't have to say it. Ooh, that's a big firework. Over here? Nope. Over here? Oh, that was correct. Okay. Oh my god, that's crazy. You didn't have to explain, yeah. It's a little bit much to explain. But my dad's used to it, at least.
I promised Terra I'd face him. Fair and square.
The friendship between boys. It almost makes me jealous.
What does this mean, Aqua? I was like... Wow. Isn't it nice when men are nice to each other? What an unhinged thing of her to say. Okay, I thought my game just crashed for a second. It was just my program freezing. Goodbye. Sorry, honey. Ow. Friendship between boys. I know, right? Anyway, what was I saying? Here, I want to put you in the air for a second. Oh, damn. Okay. Bye. Yeah. No, like, yeah, I appreciated the way this person, like, they definitely, like, talked about spoilers, but they didn't completely
I've
ruin
got a long ways to go if I'm gonna become a hero.
everything. Like, if somebody did happen to watch that and then decide to read.
Here I thought I'd drop in to see which
But-
musclehead was up next, and holy hydras, it's just a little girl, a little lassie, a little bluebird.
Hades!
Ew, men are so gross in this.
I'm sorry.
It's on brand
Is that a
today.
mosquito? Where did I put that bug spray?
Mosquito?
So you're Hades. You use Zack and try to cast Terra into the darkness.
Oh, I have a bad
So,
deck for this if I have to
I
fight
take it
him,
you're acquainted
actually.
with the spineless chicken.
Terra is my friend, and I hear he triumphed over the darkness. He's not spineless.
I think Aqua should be able to,
Funny, you know, because I heard
throw up a
different.
middle finger from time to time.
You see, it was Chickenheart who asked me for a little, shall we say, instruction on how to use darkness in the first place.
Never!
And he was so close to doing it, too, when the sap went and got cold feet. Now, if that ain't cowardly, I don't know what is. But you, my little bluebird, why not flit over here and demonstrate some real courage for the winning team?
The darkness doesn't interest me.
Well, that was rude. A no thank you, your godliness, might have sufficed. Fortunately, I still get to destroy you. Rules say you face me next. And I have a whole lot of darkness with your name on it.
Do I get to change my deck?
Get back here,
I do.
Hades!
I think. I hope so.
Man, if only I were up against him. Aqua. You gotta avenge me and Terra.
I will.
Sorry, I'm still thinking about the friendship between boys. What an unhinged thing to say. Alright, I need that. And I need you. Yeah. Yes. And then this can be... I don't fucking know. Nanya. Wakannai. Well, why don't we just make it another blizzard? Right? Alright, let me in. Sure. I could have just made a new deck. It's fine. Honestly, this lighting is sick. This is what I want my bedroom lighting to be. God fucking damn it, are you kidding? I should have kept one of those fire things in. Oh, I'm such a dang fool. Fuck you, I forgot about this.
No fair, Hades!
I suppose that's in the rules.
Rule number 2. Combatants may call for backup. Maybe you better call yours Bluebird.
Right?
He's already here!
Don't, Zack. I can do this on my own.
I'm so mad at myself.
All yours, Frosty.
I feel like if I focus on him, that's probably better. Kana? Well, kana. I really don't know. Ow, okay. Jesus Christmas! Okay! Holy shit! Okay, no, I have to kill you first, I get it now. Holy Christ. Okay, well... Ow, this is so rude. It still does damage, that's actually pretty impressive. Why won't it let me lock on? Okay, there we go. Or not. Okay, I'm supposed to hit you? Ah, もうわかんないや. Okay, so I was just I'm already so sleepy and confused, game, please. I don't need your help.
I knew that snow cone wouldn't cut it. I need a real titan.
Why is his voice so compressed?
Stay tuned!
That was so weird.
Stupid Hades.
Why was
Next
the
time I'll
quality
put him
there
in his
so
place.
wretched?
Oh yeah, you're the champ. We gotta celebrate.
Huh? That won't really be necessary.
Hey, how about one date?
Oh, you mean, no. I have to leave right away. Besides, I still have so much training to do.
Fair enough. And I'm still a work in progress after all.
Huh?
Well, how about this? I become a hero, then we go on a date.
I can't make any promises.
Yes! Great, it's settled.
Oh,
Herohood,
it feels
here
bad.
I come.
Yeah, it was so crunchy, right?
Oh, it's over already? And I finished today's training in record time.
It's okay, you didn't miss much. It was mostly me stumbling.
Aqua, what's wrong? Your face is red.
Nothing. You want to be a hero too, right? Strength alone won't make you into one.
Yeah, I know. Strength alone won't make me a true hero. I'm starting to figure that out. I look at you and Zack, and I can tell there's something more.
You've got strength in your heart too. Never stop trying. And one day you might just become a true hero after all. Terra, you too. Keep fighting.
I'm glad that world's over. For many reasons. I'm really tired of her getting hit on. Really unnecessary. It feels very like, oh, finally an adult woman in Kingdom Hearts. Blech. Put it away. Not interested in that. Okay, let's put back everything that we had. Shall we? Soだね. Also, the last couple of nights have had the experience of like, I wake up like an hour before my alarm, or like an hour and a half, and I'm like, well, I'll go back to sleep because it's like, you know, enough that would be like a long nap, right? But I end up entering like REM and getting really weird dreams, and then waking up in the middle of the weird dreams. That's happened like 2 or 3 nights in a row now. So I think that's part of why I'm so tired, honestly. Besides just like the stress of what I'm doing.
Is there any world they haven't found?
You've been to like 5 worlds, girl. Do you know how many there are? Yeah, and like one of the dreams was definitely because of the stupid scum villain fic that I was reading, that I was like way too invested in the premise. And I was just like thinking about it. And I was saying this earlier, like it didn't have the best ending. Like it wasn't terrible, it was just like not as good as it could have been. It was like rushed, basically, I think is my biggest complaint. Because the things that they did, I was like, oh, that's actually really clever how you like tied in these things that you brought in earlier or whatever. But yeah, I was like, but the entire journey of the fic was so much fun that I was like, I don't mind, I guess. But it did give me some weird dreams because I was like, oh, wow, whoa, in my little head. Yeah. It was a really fun read though, and up until that point. I felt like the characterization was really good.
Looks like the Wayfinders. But how did it get here?
And like the person was clearly trying to emulate MXTX's style in that novel, but like
Tell me.
I think just
where
rush
did
that
you get
ending.
that?
Because otherwise they could have had like such a good, that would have been like a perfect fic, honestly. For me.
Come out, you little trog.
What is a trog?
Wait!
You there.
What?
As Experiment 626 passed through this area.
I don't know
I
what
don't
that is.
understand. Experiment what?
Don't be dense. Dr. Jumbo Jukiba's genetic abomination. 626. Small, blue, vicious.
That's me.
But he didn't look vicious.
Ah, so you have seen him.
Yes. He's in the ventilation system.
Blast. He got
No
away
one likes a
again.
narc, Aqua.
Hold it right there. Why don't I know you? What section are you from?
I'm...
Trying to stow away, are we?
Are we going to jail?
I said stay close.
You are so...
What is the meaning of this? Captain Gantu, did I not order you to apprehend the fugitives immediately?
Yes, and I will have them in custody soon. They'd be locked up already if those wretched monsters would just... I mean, if I hadn't uncovered this potential stowaway.
I wasn't trying to sneak on board. My name is Aqua. And those monsters, I followed them here. Please, I can handle this threat. Just give me a chance. Let me show you. The weapon I carry is the only one that can stop them.
Girl boss to girl
Our
boss
weapons
communication.
are of no use against them? Is this true?
Well, we haven't explored all our options.
Nor do we have time to. We are fortunate you are here, Aqua. Your assistance
Underrated
would
character.
be most welcome.
But Grand Councilwoman, you can't honestly believe
She's
what
kind
this
of a
stowaway
MILF.
says.
I think you'll find I can.
I love her.
We have a crisis. Jumba and 626 remain at large.
Lilo and
and
Stitch is
these
such a
monsters
good
are
movie.
obstructing attempts to apprehend them. Or did I mishear your latest excuse as to why you've again failed to carry out your duties, Captain? Will you help us?
Of course. Defeating them is my job. It's what I do best, ma'am.
Then might I make one other request? Should you happen upon our fugitives, please do whatever you can to apprehend them intact.
You want me to capture Dr. Jumba and Experiment 626?
But you can't just... That's my job!
Oh, you
You
suck.
had your chance, Captain Gantu. Now you will stand down and await orders.
The Grand Councilwoman's like, finally another woman. I'm so tired of
We will
men.
monitor the location of the monsters and keep you apprised. Thank you for your help, Aqua.
Of course. Experiment 626 was carrying a wayfinder. I'd note that shape anywhere. Are Tara and Ven here too?
Oh good, I'm glad I didn't leave the room yet, because there are things in here. Yeah, honestly, this episode is, or this stream is rather on brand for, our troubles, or really your troubles today. I haven't had too many. So I just had man-spreading on the bus, but that's like every other day, to be honest. Doesn't make it any, like, better, but it's still just like, well, here we are again. It's always an older dude, too. I'm like, you can't have that much going on that you need to. Man spread that much. Nothing. Nothing. I jumped so high. Yeah, unfortunately. It's really unfortunate. Like, it's so... it's so dumb. Then stand. If it's really that much of a problem. Oh, what was the other thing? Oh, and then I was a little sad because I was gonna go. There's this place on campus that's like relatively cheap and has really, really good food, and also I can like speak Japanese there. So I have been going after my Friday TA thing like for the last couple weeks, and they were opening late today for some reason, and I was like, I don't wanna wait. I wanna go home. So I did. And I'm a little sad about it. I did have leftover curry, which is better than nothing for sure, but I was like, I want something else. Like karaage don or something. This is such a good song. And it's over, but it's such a good song. Oh. What else has been going on this week? I honestly have like kind of forgotten. Oh, this is such a like an annoyance. So a couple of weeks ago, like at the beginning of the semester, my professor was like, these are the two books that we're going to be using, but I have a secret special way that you can get one of the books for $0. And we were like, ooh, fuck yeah. And so we were like, yay. And then she's like, and then the other book you will have to like buy, or like someone needs to buy it, and then I don't care if you guys like scan it and share with each other after that, because it's expensive, you know. And then so we're like, okay, so we go to the bookstore, like a few of us, and they're like, oh, we don't have the book. And we're like, what? But it said that you're supposed to have the book. And then they were like, we'll order it. So they ordered 8 copies, which is like 1 box. And then they were like, it'll arrive next week. And like our professor even checked, and they were like, yeah, it'll arrive next week. And so then last week happened, and then there was nothing. And so then this week, one of my classmates went on Tuesday to the bookstore to check in, and she was like, they don't have it. And I was like, cool, I'll check again on Friday. I don't know which place I'm supposed to go to. Let's go to this first. Sure. And so then I went today, and they were like, oh, we don't have any, but it's on order. And I was like, do you happen to know when it's supposed to arrive? And they were like, it was supposed to arrive last week. And I was like, cool. So we're like already our 3rd week into the semester, and we don't have the textbook. There's like an older edition of it online that we can like kind of glean from what's important, because we're just supposed to read it and like have it for reference in discussion and stuff. I don't know why I did that. There's a save point right here, but it's so annoying. And so I was like, well, and there's like 8 copies, and they're like, well, we're not going to order any more after that, I don't think. And I was like, all right. So basically, what needs to happen is like one of us buys it, and then the others, like we share it with the others with the scan, and then the others can make it up to the person who buys it and scans it in some way. A huge pain in the ass.
Look out!
Baby.
You must be experiment 626.
The baby.
I have orders to take you in.
Sarah!
What? I think you and I need to talk.
I love how he rolls.
But first things first.
Yeah, so at some point I'll email my professor and be like, hey, remember how you were like, they should get the books by next week? They never did. So none of us have the book. It's very frustrating. Maybe she has a copy of it that she'll be so kind as to share with at least one of us. Teehee. Yeah, it's like, it's fascinating to me how a university of any kind can be like, this you know, textbook was assigned by your professor and is on the list that we have, like the Grand Master list, and the professor specifically told us to have this book, and we don't have it. And it's like, I don't blame the people at the bookstore itself, because a lot of those people are also like students working there part-time or whatever. It's just like whoever's in charge of the purchasing is so like not. There's a lot of people who aren't forward-thinking in academia. And I mean that in that they don't think ahead, like, time-wise. It's really frustrating. And it got old really fast.
What is it you're looking for? Huh? Wait! I just need to ask you!
There you go. Oh, Lord. What was I gonna say? Yeah, and I went on a full tirade rant on about an academic article again about a different topic this time. It wasn't about the way the sources were written, although that was still kind of an issue. It was about how they wrote how they wrote the article itself was filled with so many large words that I was like, alright, I'm not an idiot. I traditionally have always scored very well on like English related things. As much as I like to joke I'm bad at English, like I'm well read, I like to think. I'm not a moron. I do not know what these words mean because they are so flowery that like it reads you're trying too hard, right? And like I'm trying not to get angry. I'm trying to it's extremely pretentious. So I'm trying to stay calm about it as I talk. I'm trying to stay rational and calm. Really, it pisses me off a lot. No. All right. So here's the thing with the academic article is that by writing an academic article in English, you are already... No, you're fine. You're already limiting how many people can access your work by the language choice. Like, period. Yeah. Okay, I can't get that right now, I guess. Fuck me. I'll be back. So there's already a limit there, and also there's the limit of like a lot of academic journals cannot be accessed without an account at an academic institution. It's like they have to be enrolled in a university or something, or working at a university, because then it's connected to that university's library. And so, you know, you're already limiting it in that way, right? And you're already limiting also by the topic because there's specific jargon associated with hello. Oh, I'm so sorry you missed Zach already. You missed Aqua getting hit on very horribly and all that. And you're just in time for another rant about higher education. But anyway, so like, okay, you're limiting it from the source, and then like the specific jargon involved also limits, because it's like, for instance, I might be able to read something and I can like kind of understand it because I'm a native English speaker, but like, let's go with like electrical engineering. I could read an electrical engineering article but still not really understand it because I don't know the concepts and like the jargon involved, right? And so you're already limiting your audience. And the entire point of, yes, I know, is with knowledge dissemination is that it, as the word means, it is disseminated. It is spread to other people. So if you're already I'm a terrible shot with this. It's actually a lot harder than it seems. Like, concentrate. I didn't get myself into an eternal loop. Come here. Come here! God, I am the worst shot in the world. Thank you. So there's literally no reason to further put up... Oh, now you give me the fucking air slide. To put up another boundary between you and the readers by using such large words that mean nothing. They're giving nothing. And it's so frustrating. And I see it time and time and again, but this past article that...
This must be the Wayfinder that 626 was carrying around.
It really got me. It really broke me. It was so bad. That's like the worst I think I've ever read, as far as like the pretentious.
Dr. Jumba and Experiment 626 have been sighted. At that time, the two of them were wandering around the launch deck. Would you see that they're secured?
Is Experiment 626 really that dangerous of a creature?
We must assume so.
Alright then. I'll head over there now.
I'm sorry notifications were messed up though. Okay. Wow, it still hasn't done? Okay, well, whatever. What else is there? Oh, okay. Sure. Ooh, okay. What else? Ooh. Ooh. Sure. Ooh. Yippee! Alright, put that right here. I remember that. I remember that, friend. What else? Oh, I haven't done break time with Aqua yet. Ugh, shame on me. I got too distracted, I think, on the last stream. Go ahead and save again. Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna start my own academic journal, and if you write like this, you're not allowed in. And then my friend Tara was like, hell yeah. And then I was like, you want to join my journal? She goes, yeah, no snobs allowed. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. You have to write in a way that's comprehensible to other people. Sorry. Sorry for the ask. Okay. Can I? No, I'll go the other way. It's fine. How have you been, my dear friend? I was thinking of you because I was watching a Drawfee episode and they kept talking about Coney Island. And I was like, aw. Could really go for a Sicilian slice. Like, I gotta admit, that kind of like ruined my expectations of pizza for forever. Especially because like the pizza scene here has not been particularly engaging. I'm not gonna lie.
Come on! Farewell! Come on! Farewell! Come on!
Yeah, it made me miss the beach. I was like, wow, I haven't gone to the beach at all this summer. I was totally planning to and just got too busy with moving and everything. And then, it's, you know, Pacific Northwest weather starts tomorrow, so. Truly, it's so good. I think about it all the time. Like, that day was so miserably hot, but that pizza was like fuckable. I don't know if that's a thing you're allowed to say. I've been so busy hanging in there. Yeah, it's almost the weekend. It is the weekend for me. Kind of. I have one little thing I need to do before I can really truly relax for the weekend, but it shouldn't be. Honestly, I can probably get away with doing it on Monday. Yeah, and the Wonder Wheel, I was thinking about how scary the, like, the rocking cart was. I think that's actually what, like, got me started thinking about it, was when they said Coney Island, and I was like, God, the Wonder Wheel. That was so... And you were like cackling at the top of your lungs, and like afterward it was, like, it was fun, but it was also really stressful. Cause like, it's not supposed to move, you know? You Hulk smashed the table in the Starbucks. Did you like legit break it? Because that would be really funny if you did. Oh shoot, I forgot to equip aerial slam. Or not aerial slam. Aerial slide. Air slide. Whatever. Whatever. Y'all know what I mean. Oh, stop. I'm trying to think of what... What made me go insane recently? I mean, the Persona 3 stuff obviously makes me... the brain worms. I love that for you. It's like in the anime where they have like the moment. Can I? No, no. Oh no. Oh, I remember why I lost my mind. Fucking Apollo Justice Trilogy, which people are like, I can't believe they're calling it the Apollo Justice Trilogy when it's not just about Apollo. And I'm like, listen, that's what they call it in Japan. They've been calling it that for ages. It's how they see it, okay? Shut up. Also, the new renders and the new art made me froth at the mouth. Why is Clavier looking at Apollo like that? Bitch, we get it, you're gay, okay? We know. We've been new. This is not new information, King. Yeah, and all those come out, like, within a few weeks of each other, and I'm like, hey, listen, I truly only have so much money. It would be super cool if you could spread out these release dates, please, thanks. Of course they won't, but a girl can beg.
It's time to give up. Then I will fix abnormality, and ridiculous behavior stops.
Hold it right there.
Huh?
Dr. Jumba. Experiment 626. I've been
No life
authorized to
yet,
take
same.
you into custody.
Oh, baby.
So it really does belong to you. But where have you seen that shape?
His copy he made of good luck charm that boy Terra showed to him. Terra said friend gave him charm, was very protective of it.
He really said that to you?
Yes.
Then you're still alright. Tara.
And now, because of Terra and his little bauble, my genius creation is hesitating in his genetically programmed destructive instincts. Just look at him.
Just make a new one, King. You don't care.
What are you doing? Our orders are to capture them alive.
I've decided to take a new approach. All right, you two. Any last words before I blast you into a million pieces?
Lala Patsuki!
I'm just Big Bone! Freeze!
Stop it!
I warned you, stay out of it.
I guess we have to do this the hard way.
Guess I have to beat the shit out of you. I wish she could say what she wants. Okay, check this out. Check this. Oh, damn it. Where'd you go? Stitch, I actually don't need your help. I have magic hour now, so. He's kind of a joke when I have that command, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, Ace Attorney is also going to become my entire personality next year. Wow, that has to be record time. Magic hour's OP.
I'm not done with you yet.
Enough! I observed everything on the monitor.
I can explain.
You've been of great service, Aqua. Thank you. Captain Gantu, escort 626 to the asteroid to which he's been banished. When you return, you're back on patrol.
Not patrol.
Please, Your Highness, would you consider sparing Experiment 626?
Spare him. He's an extremely dangerous creature. I cannot release such a menace.
But it seems to me he's at least trying to make friends. And dangerous or not, I really believe he can succeed.
Very well, Aqua. If he behaves himself, I will consider shortening his exile.
Thank you, ma'am.
The Princess Peach game looks insanely fun. I'm not a Mario person, but that game looks like such a blast.
I like the charm you made. Do you think maybe my circle of friends could become part of yours? My name is Aqua. My friends are Terra and Ventus.
Aqua. Ven. Terra. Ven.
Yeah, it like... So, my favorite Mario game is definitely Luigi's Mansion 3. That was such a fun game. Like, I played it co-op, and it was such a blast. Like, I'm not sure if it would be as fun by yourself, but it's a game that, like, if I ever end up living with a roommate again, I will be like, we have to play this, actually. In order for us to be, like, get along better, like, as a social experiment. we have to. Yeah, extremely good. And it kind of reminds me of that. And, what was the other thing I was gonna say about it, too? It is the vibe check for roommates. Wouldn't you know it? 'Cause, I won't say anything else, but, you know. Alright, let's actually save really fast. That was, like, probably one of the best times I ever got along with that person. Was playing Luigi's Mansion 3 when we were living together. What a fucking blast.
Over there!
I'm gonna be the leader!
Oh.
she's
so close.
she's caused irreparable damage that she does not
man.
understand.
Tough break. But hey! No buts. You know the rules. The first one to find and claim the treasure map gets to be the leader. And that's you.
Leader?
Of the expedition.
We're going on a treasure hunt. And that's our map you got.
What do you mean? I never said girls can't be part of the gang. Come on, Tink. The more the merrier.
I'm sorry, but I have something else I need to take care of. Here, you keep it.
Too bad. But rules are rules. I guess we'll just have to call off the treasure hunt.
No.
Alright, you win. I'll join you for one expedition.
Whoopee!
I love that she also says expedition. That's really cute.
As far as I can tell, we're here. And this mark here is where we'll find the treasure.
Enough pointing. Come on, let's go.
Wait a second. We still don't even know our leader's name. I'm Peter Pan. The jealous one over here is Tinkerbell. And you are...
Aqua.
So you're Aqua.
Huh?
Now, first stop, Mermaid Lagoon.
It's like, sorry,
Oh,
Aqua, you're
okay.
naturally the leader because you have the most brain cells out of your friend group. So you should be used to this by now. Those little clouds look like donuts. And I found myself really missing donuts the other day. Ooh, let's break time. Hurry up, load, 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 load. I want to break time!
My turn.
Damn it. Yippee! Yay! Again! Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, one more time. I really like hers. I had a,
My turn.
Oh, I have a horror story about baton twirling, though. Not from me, thankfully. Damn it. Okay, one more time, one more time, one more time. I got distracted, I distracted myself, but I have to concentrate this time, okay?
My turn.
Hell yeah, alright. Dude, there's plenty of donuts around me. I just have not eaten them. Like, it's almost the overwhelming, like, overwhelmed by choice kind of thing. There's a place near me that's got, like, Chinese-style donuts, that I pass, like, all the time, and I'm like, I really should go there. Because it always, like, when I'm walking by, it smells so good. And then there's like a couple other places nearby that it also have really appetizing smells. Which way am I supposed to go? Okay. Yeah, okay, so my horror story about a baton and baton twirling. So when I was younger, I had a couple of neighbors. Like they lived in the same neighborhood as me, and the younger, so like the boy was like a year younger than me, and then the girl was like several years younger, and she was like maybe, I would say she was probably like 7 at the oldest when this shit happened. But she was practicing baton twirling. Just like, I don't know what for, as a hobby, or maybe she was doing like a gymnastics thing, I don't know. And one day we saw firefighters and like or not firefighters, ambulances at their house as we were driving home because it was like on the way. And we were like, oh fuck, like, what? like, what happened? Because nobody who lived at their house, it wasn't like the houses that have like an elderly person living there where you're like, oh no, like somebody probably slipped and fell and like blah blah. This was like all pretty young, like the parents are pretty young and the kids are pretty young. And so I was like, oh, well, wonder what happened. We found out later that the girl, she'd been practicing baton twirling, and then like the baton, she was like looking up. This is so awful to think about, and I like hope that it's not actually what happened, because she was looking up and the baton fell like down her throat, like not all the way, obviously, but it like lodged into her throat.
Today's the day I shall be rid of you forever.
And I was like,
Right now, Hook.
I'll
We're on
never do that.
expedition.
I'll
Can't
never
I
be
show
doing
you up
that.
some other day?
You'll show me up now. I can give back me treasure.
What a good line of dialogue.
Ah, that's just Captain
Can't I
Hook.
show you up some
He's
other
a
day?
two-bit
You'll show me
pirate
up now.
codfish.
I'll cleave you into 2 bits, boy. It's me.
Oh, that was the
Yeah.
signal.
I think she was practicing with a pretty small one because she herself was like quite young. She's a little girl, so like, or maybe she was practicing with something that was not supposed to be used as a baton. But yeah, absolutely terrifying. You could not pay me to become a baton twirler because of that story. So yeah, there's my horror story. She's fine. She ended up being fine. It wasn't too bad. She didn't like choke or anything. I'd like to think that it was a very quick thing that happened. Like it you know, they got it out quickly. She didn't like choke and asphyxiate or whatever. Like it's fine. But I think she was probably terrified, and the parents were terrified because like they're young parents. And like honestly, any parents would be terrified if something like that happened to their kids. So the story alone would be enough, even if it wasn't true. Yeah, honestly. But like we heard, I feel like it actually did really happen because another neighbor who was like their next door neighbor said the same thing, that's what happened. So either my parents told me something that I like misinterpreted, or they misinterpreted something, or everyone was making up rumors. Crazy shit. Like it's one thing to like knock yourself in the head with something like that, because like that was always a concern with the girls who did guard, right? Like they would accidentally knock themselves in the head with their flag or something. Actually, it did happen at my high school where my cousin had a solo, and she had a solo in that like there was a guard girl like performing next to her with like the flag, and during the solo she smacked my cousin in the face on accident. She was fine. She like stopped for just a second, but it's really funny because actually that performance is on YouTube if you like really search for it, and you can hear the sound of it hitting like the brim of her little marching band helmet. And it's like she was fine. She was fine. It didn't hurt her. The worst part of it was definitely the noise from the flag pole hitting her hat, and maybe her trumpet too. But yeah, crazy stuff. So like I said, that was always more of a concern. It was like, please don't hit us, because they are flinging those things around, and like getting bashed in the face when you have an instrument next to your mouth can do a lot of damage, especially if you have braces, which like half of the high school did, because it's high school. Great stuff. But that performance, it's really funny because of that. Because like the whole point of the solo was that like she has a solo, and then there's another performer like mirrored from her, and so the mirrored performer like echoes her performance, and because it was like thematically on point or whatever, and so like she plays the notes and then gets cut off, and we're like, to the person who mirrored her, we're like, you should have done the same thing. You should have hit her in the face, and then it would have been mirrored, and then we could have won state. And that guard girl, that guard girl got made fun of pretty hard for that too. Hello. Just talking about marching band. Yeah, she got made of pretty hard for that, which I feel a little bad, but also it was like, well, what can you do? Like you make a big goof like that, it's kind of funny, especially because she was fine, right? So it's like, oh, it could have been a big deal, but it really wasn't. And the person who gets to decide how funny that is the person who gets smacked in the face. And that was my cousin, and she thought it was hilarious, so here we are. I miss marching band. Honestly, I miss things about it. I miss performing, I think, is my big thing. I miss that kind of performance. You love Kingdom Hearts? Same! I hope you're ready to watch me perform it. Or perform it, because I was saying perform. I hope you're ready to watch me play it badly. Please give me Treasure Magnet again. Thank you. I really love you for that. Wow. Also, yay. Did I get the treasure here? I was too busy thinking about marching band. I don't miss playing trumpet, because I was bad at it and I didn't like it very much. Like, it was kind of painful. And I didn't really realize this at the time because I was not processing any of my emotions when I was younger, but like...
The mark on the map points all the way up there! I've been in a lot of pain for a long time.
Little pixie dust and we'll be there in a jiffy.
And that was adding to it.
We've never had to fly that high before.
What if we fall?
Hey, when did you two turn into cowards?
Waiting for Kingdom Hearts 4? Yeah,
Don't you
same.
think you're asking a bit much of them?
This is between me and them, Aqua.
I'm the dad.
Only the bravest of the brave can claim that treasure.
Yeah, we know.
Tink, if you would. We haven't got all day. Here we go!
I recently watched Bioroxx's essay on the psychology of Sora. Great video. It made me really, really emotional, because I was thinking about when I was younger, and I was like, I find Sora relatable, but I can't place why. And then when I got older, I was like, I find him still relatable, but not as relatable as when I was younger. And then I realized when I was watching that video essay, like, the reason I found him relatable is because he does hide all of his feelings, and like everybody else's emotions are like more important than his, and like all those kinds of things that like were also extremely true of me when I was growing up because of my upbringing. So it really made me like, it's something I almost have taken for granted, having been a fan of the series for so long, and like having thought about it a gazillion times, you know. Yeah, it was It was a really good little essay. I've been really lucky finding great video essays lately. I was talking earlier about the Scum Villain one that I watched that really just opened my third eye. And now I can't stop thinking about that particular video essay. And then, yeah, the Psychology of Sora one. I still need to watch the ones about Justice for All and Trials and Tribulations. I forget her name, but she did video essays on those, and the first one was very good. I didn't agree with everything, but it was still very good. Yeah. I mean, he's been like that from the very beginning. Like, I don't know. And it's really exciting too, because Biorox has said that he was planning on doing a Psychology of Riku one. And I was like, I actually can't wait for that, because I feel that as an adult, I relate much more to Riku. But as a child, I related more to Sora. And so I'm very excited to see, like, how, in feeling that and being aware of that, I will interpret the interpretations, I guess, for lack of a better word. I'm gonna explore this way for a second.
Fire! No!
Oh, I guess you're all dead. Oh, you're not dead. Hi. Sleepy's 5-hour rebirth video. Yeah, no, that's exactly how I felt after watching the Scum Villain one. I was like, oh, wow, you're right. You're so right. God, I relate to Shin Ching Chul more than I realized. And then I immediately, like 2 days after that, found out that he is not only an INTJ, but also a Virgo, and I was like, fuck! Shit! God damn it! That's me! Embarrassing. Wait, where the fuck? Yeah, that was embarrassing. Oh no, yeah, oh, trust me. Have you read Scum Villain, Alexis? Because, like, if you haven't, and you decide to read it, let me know. And then let me know if you see the resemblance in character, because, unfortunately, it's too relatable. Yeah, have fun doing laundry. I feel like there was another video essay that I started and didn't finish. Oh, it was about, like, BL in Asia. That was, like, it was less of a video essay and more of just a, like, this is what I've learned, deciding to expose myself to, like, this massive genre. And it's pretty good so far. The person is very passionate about it, and, like, I'm excited to see— Enough! Stop! Jeez. I'm excited to see if they make anything else similar, because I did really enjoy what I've seen so far. But I haven't had a lot of time to watch YouTube lately, with doing the 2 jobs and the 2 classes. It's a lot. It's too much, actually. It's too much. I'm not doing this again. I've learned my lesson. You haven't read it, but we'll add it to the list. Good, yeah, you should read it. It's insane. It's unhinged. So I guess the other way was probably the incorrect way then. Or is there 2 entrances? Well, you know what? We're just gonna keep trucking. I don't remember, and honestly it doesn't matter. I'll be back to explore these places. Would you like to die? Oh, my commands are so silly strong. There's no reason for that. There's no reason. There's no reason for those to be so strong. Is this to make Slot Edge again? It really wants me to make Slot Edge. I really don't want to. I'd almost rather make Blizzara. I think I will make Blizzara. Sure. Oh, I think I already had Leaf Bracer though. That sucks. It's fine. It's something. We went to Big Dang Circle.
Hey, aren't we back where we started?
You mean we went all the way around Neverland for nothing?
Well, you conquered all sorts of obstacles to get here. And to me, that's certainly not nothing.
Maybe the real treasures of friends we made along the way.
I had you all wrong. You were just looking out for them back there. Being a good leader.
Yeah, of course I was.
What a douche.
You're too late, Peter Pan! I'll be taking what's mine now!
It's Hook!
Smee, secure me treasure.
Aye, aye, Captain. Ah!
What is it now?
Captain, it's the treasure. It's been...
Smee dresses like a hipster from Brooklyn.
Hot's face. It's all junk.
What do you mean, junk? Those are our treasures.
Welcome back, Nim.
What did you do with my treasure?
Oh, we lost it all.
You
Lost it all.
You scurvy brats have crossed me for the last time! Hmm? What's that? That sound! Not you again! No, get away from me! Smee, do something! Smee!
Wait, Captain!
Welcome back.
Is this?
Oh, Ventus left that here. I guess it's a special keepsake or something. But don't worry about him. He said he would be all right without it. And then he promised to visit us again with even better treasures. Maybe enough to fill 100 treasure chests.
Then? He was here. And someone else.
What's the matter?
It's nothing. Best that you stay here.
She's like, I don't want you to have to see a dead body. Aqua gets the most abilities, huh? I kind of forgot that she gets the full collection. Yeah. I'm gonna be jumping so dang high. Wow. You guys are just in time for one of my favorite lines. I mean, we did already have the I'll what was it? Like, I'll make a fool of you some other time. You'll make a fool of me now. Or else. Aqua is the master. You're right, actually. That's a good point. I didn't even think about that. You know, I think I do want to make him a little spinny boy. Yar. Hate this camera. Hate they should not do that again.
So, have a good time hanging out with the kiddies?
Hey. Hi. I forgot to change my keyblade. It's fine.
How'd you get that?
I took it.
I think that kid's outgrown such a childish toy. If you ask my opinion. Just like I've outgrown my need for you.
You freak!
That's one of the best lines in the entire series. You freak! You're a fucking freak! You freak! I just always hear it in the Aaron Hansen voice. You freak! Why are you jumping all the time, you fucking freak? You're a freak! Who's too slow? Who? Have fun. Come over here. Bye. Bye. No! What the fuck? How is he still... I guess I don't have iframes during that, huh? That's interesting. It's okay, that's what I get for shit-talking him. What goes around comes around.
Suffer.
Come over here. Come.
Go.
Come. No, you come. Come over here.
See ya.
Oh, you're a jerk. His AI is pretty smart. I gotta be real. Like,
Gotcha.
doing this now. Tech.
See ya.
I love this song and dance that we're doing. Oh, did you get a little power boost? Oh, is that why you were doing so much fucking damage earlier? Oh my god! My hands just suddenly got so sweaty!
Gotcha.
Come over here. Get fucked. Come over here. Oh, he's not getting the little times. Like, it's not affecting him the way it was before. That's too bad. Well, you know what? It's not as OP with him, unfortunately. But it's... my iframes are enough. They're not great, apparently, but they're enough. Oh, you dick. Ah! Dick! Leave me alone. My hands are sweaty. Okay. Oh, thank you, Leaf Bracer, my beloved. Bye. Douche canoe. Douche canoe Magoo. Get got.
I've done it. He's finally finished. Ben. Tara. You can rest easy.
His T-pose, yeah. Can I take a nap right here? Okay, good night.
Too young to know now.
Quit treating me like a kid.
Hey, what are you laughing at?
I can't help it. You two would make the weirdest brothers.
Huh?
It's because they are parent and child.
Are you all right? What happened?
I'm fine.
Oh no! Look at Vent's treasure.
It's okay, Peter. Whatever it is that binds us together isn't gonna break so easily. And that's our real treasure. I think Ventus knew that. That's why he left this behind.
Is it?
You must really be close. And that's something pretty special. You, and Ventus, and Terra, was it?
They haven't
One
met
day,
Terra
you
yet.
should all come back.
Nice.
I'd like that.
They're gonna be like, wow, Terra's so cool. And then he's an idiot, and they're like, oh. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, I forgot. Oh my god, oh my god. I forgot. Oh my god.
Terra. Ven. I hope we're ready for the storm that's coming.
You're not.
Hey, wait up! Too slow, Sora. See you at the finish line. One more time. You just got lucky. Huh? Huh?
Bark!
This boy looks so sincere, just like Terra. And this one, he's a spitting image of Ven. One of you might be special enough. Hey, you two mind telling me your names?
Yeah, they're so
I'm Sora.
unconcerned about this random lady
And you?
with all her spiky armor.
Riku.
Someone has already passed this boy the power. Was it Terra? Sora, do you like Riku?
Of course I like him. He's my best friend.
Good. So then if something happens and Riku is about to get lost, or say he starts wandering down a dark path alone, you make sure to stay with him and keep him safe. That's your job, Sora. And I'm counting on you to do it, okay?
I didn't expect that to, like, make me want to cry. Oh my god. Freaking, why don't you remember who does? He's surreal for that.
One Keyblade is enough for any friendship.
Oh.
I learned it the hard way. I wouldn't wish our lives on those children. Terra, please tell me, what's to become of us?
I'm sad.
Is that Mickey? How'd this happen? Don't worry. I'll take you back to him.
She like specifically leave him, Aqua. God, you're so right. Like, she specifically tried so hard to keep them from having the conflict that they ended up having anyway. It's so... I'm experiencing psychic damage. I don't know why this is hitting me super hard today, but it really is. If I were playing this at home, I would literally stare at the wall for like 5 straight minutes in silence. Like at home alone, not streaming. Feels like shit. Sorry for the despondent sighing. Just a little upset by that. Like, it just... There's something so fucked up about it, right? Should quit my new Keyblade. These other ones. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, that would have been rough. Anyway, give me my nice one. Yeah. Yeah, he really put his whole pussy into this game. I gotta stop saying that. Oh my god, but speaking of people who put their whole pussy into everything that they do. I was minding my own goddamn business. Walking. Oh, sorry. Walking out of class. Minding my own goddamn business. You know, getting ready, heading toward the bookstore to figure out where the fuck our textbook is. And I open my Facebook to my messages. Messenger, whatever. And see that I have a notification of a tweet that DJ sent. And I'm like, oh, what could it be? And then Sid, my bestie, was like, this is such a serve. Or he's always such a serve or something like that. And I was like, this might be BTS related. I don't know. I guess I'll find out. So I open the message. I mean, y'all know me. My love for Kim Jun-soo and how deep it is. It was him dancing to Lady Marmalade in like full Moulin Rouge getup. And he lip-synced Christina's part and then got down and did, he's very, like, he used to do this bit. Like, it started out as just like, they were like, do something cute, and so he did this like little angel pose, and everyone thought it was the cutest thing in the world, and so as a bit, he still occasionally does it in shows, but he kind of stopped doing it for a while, but he did it again in this. He like did the full, like, lays down on the floor with his little head cupped in his hands, and I was like, I hate it here, actually. And it was good. And it was a serve. I love him. I like, there's he's so
King Mickey.
I love him.
The stars bring me grave news.
The dichotomy of
Master
man, truly.
Ericus's star has blinked out. I am afraid that means he has been struck down.
The Master? Who is responsible?
Master Xehanort and Terra.
No! That's absurd! Terra would never!
I hope with all my heart that you are right about your friend. There are some things even the stars cannot tell me.
Where is he? Where can I find Terra?
Terra's heart is leading him to the ancient Keyblade graveyard, where wielders of those weapons once waged war.
Alright. I have to go after him and see if it's true.
Be on your guard.
I don't know. They were originally other worlds. But I think in current lore they have become
Terra,
Keyblade Masters, like representative of
please just be safe.
people.
I'll find a way to get you out of this.
Shit's so upsetting because, like, it starts out where, like, Aqua, like, wants to bring Terra home. Right. Like, Aqua wants to bring Terra home, but she wants to, like, for lack of a better word, like, discipline him. But at this point, she is just, like, she's just like, I just want you to come home. And that's... She's like, I will get you out of the trouble that you have put yourself into. Like, you literally killing our dad. Our foster father. Like, it's fine, I'll get you out of it. Like, I feel like her character growth is so interesting. Yeah, you can come here as her. This is awful. I can't believe they let you do this. Wow. Well, anyway. Yeah, I'm, like... I think that dialogue there is more of a reference to how Yen Sid in, like, Disney lore is associated with the stars. More than anything. I think that's what they mean there. But as far as in other instances of it, because I'm thinking about, like, Remind and stuff, I'm not sure. That's one of the things I actually don't understand about Kingdom Hearts is, like, but that's such a, for me, that's such a minor detail, to be honest, that I don't mind. I guess, like, I'm like, yeah, it doesn't have to be something I think too hard about, to be honest. I think, like, going back to the Aqua thing, like, I think it really goes to show, like, how much she genuinely cares about them, too. Like, because she does seem like such a narc, right? And, like, you know, okay, no fun allowed. But she just, like, worries and cares a lot, and, like, doesn't know how to show it in a way that is, like, also letting people breathe. It feels bad. Do I even need to be here, actually? I got those. Did I get all the treasure? I did. Okay, I can leave. Maybe his, okay, blah, blah, blah. It says the world is effectively linked out as we started to be interpreted that in the stars. Perhaps? I don't know. Yen Sid is honestly the thing about Kingdom Hearts that makes the least amount of sense. He's just, like, kind of an anomaly in all of the lore for me. Because everything else, like, despite how confusing it gets, I can pretty much understand. And be like, oh, okay, I see how that, like, circles back to this, and, like, blah, blah, blah. But Yensid is just kind of there. There in places that he, like, needs, that they needed to fill roles. And I think it shows in some ways. Oh, yeah, no. Find the connections. I genuinely just, like, don't know. For once, I am like, not something I can piece together in my own head, unfortunately. As much as I would love to. OP kill all these things. Bye. Yeah, it's the strangest thing. You're cooking the theories. Let them cook. It's the strangest thing, like, playing this game also makes me miss, Holmat. Like, the con. For some reason. Oops. Like, I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because it gives me the same vibes in some way. So, like, what I mean is, when I went to Holmat last, which was in 2021, it was like a real vacation. Like, because I was like, this is gonna be my last con for the foreseeable future. I'm so, like, low invested, and I feel a little bad because, like, I did do a photo shoot with a friend and I was, like, way less invested than she was, and I felt bad retrospectively, but, like, I was just, like, so, like, let's just do this. Let's just be done and have a good time. And instead of, like, caring too much about what I looked like or anything, and I was like, the one thing that I'm gonna do is cosplay Aqua, and then that is the one thing, like, I want to wear her for at least a couple of hours, and then that's it. Where is the one sticker? That's so ridiculous. Anyway. So I was like, I wake up, so we went to Disney World for 2 days before the con, and it was, like, pretty chill. The first day it was just me and my friend, and, like, I was just, like, so glad to be in Disney and not at work or anything else. Like, I was just so glad to be on vacation. And then, there was, the second day we went to Epcot, and, I ended up going and getting, the maple syrup, because at the time, you know, it was not easy for me to access, like, real maple syrup, for a relatively decent price, which I guess in its own way is still kind of true, but it's not as bad. Anyway. So I was like, in the morning, we would get up and go downstairs, and there's, like, a little cafeteria downstairs, and I would get, like, pancakes or waffles or something like that, and then, like, scrambled eggs and orange juice. God damn it, I hate this stupid finisher. It's fine. I'm just bad at video games. And so, there's, like, these little, in the hotel, there are these really lovely little, fire pits that are, like, outside the lobby that you can sit at. And they're, like, very controlled fire, like, you can turn them on and off. Like, they don't get too big even when you turn them all the way up. Like, it's nice. And so we would sit there. It was, like, me and a couple of other friends, and we would sit there and, just, like, enjoy each other's company and have breakfast, and it was really, really nice. And it's really something I've been kind of dealing with in my head a lot recently is just like how those moments of like genuine friendship were so hard to come by when I lived in New York. Because I like genuinely really loved the people that I was friends with for the most part. There were exceptions where I was like, this person's kind of just like someone I could tolerate in our circle. But there were like people that I really enjoyed, like especially one-on-one time with. But like times when there was no presentation happening. There was no like, oh, I have to look good for this happening. It was just like being ourselves and sitting and talking like that was so nice. And like, that was like, with most people, I felt, and Alexa, I don't know if you felt this way too, but it was like pulling teeth sometimes, right? Everything felt really performative and like, almost like weirdly competitive in some ways, and like, those mornings at the con didn't feel that way. And I think, like that, god damn it. I think that the reason I associate this game with that is because the feeling is very similar, where it's that like, this is nice, like, it's relaxed, I'm mostly relaxed, other than when I'm like fighting something hard, like it makes me feel many emotions, but in like a positive, healthy way, even if the emotions themselves are not always like fun, right? And like, I don't know, it's just, it's interesting that my brain would connect those two very different things. Yeah, right? Like, one-on-one time was like, if I could get certain people, I'm sure you can think of at least one person that I'm talking about here, but there was a certain person that, like, if I could get one-on-one, I loved hanging out with them. When we were in a group, it was very performative, and I was like, I still enjoy you as a person, but, like, it's much harder to deal with. It's something that comes out of the cosplay community in a weird way, this underlying competitiveness. Yeah, there was like almost this hierarchy, right? And I'm like, I don't care about that. Like, I'm here for the real human connections, please. Where the goddamn fuck is this sticker? Oh, you know what? I think it's back at the fucking thing. Mamma mia. Yeah. It's been something I've been thinking about lately because, like, no one has attempted to reach out much since I left. Oops, I actually didn't want to do this, but you know what? I can fix it. No one has attempted to reach out much since I left, which I understand because we're all busy. Like, I know I'm very busy and, like, would not necessarily have the best response to give in response to these people, like, reaching out. But it's almost, since I cut a certain person off, it is noticeably different how no one is engaging with me. And, like, DMs getting ignored and things like that, and I'm like, that's interesting. Like, oh, fuck. None of them reach out to you either. Yeah, it's a little ridiculous. Like, that's not a healthy adult friendship. Like, that's not a way to maintain a healthy adult friendship, as far as I know. According to my therapist, it's not. Ooh. No! I'm so sorry, that was really loud. Oh, that was funny. Oh, that's so high up. I'm just a little guy. Yeah, it's really interesting, like, how insecure a lot of the people in that friend group are, which is really too bad. No, what do you mean I can't stand on those? That's so unfair. Why are they there then? I should be able to stand on that. That's very, very misleading. Ugh. Ha! Ah! Got him. Alright. Bubble. Cobra bubbles.
Your knuckles say bubbles.
Oh wait, no, they said cobra.
Your knuckles say cobra.
I do really miss that hotel, though. I mean, like, I don't think that they're gonna use that hotel after this year, honestly, because they've most definitely fucked themselves with the dates. And it's not entirely the fault of the con. It is the hotel hated having that con. For whatever reason. And I say that in a way that, like, there's probably a very valid reason, but I don't know what it is. So for whatever reason. And as a result, let's do this. As a result of that, the only dates that they would give for the con really were like really shitty dates that are like right before Christmas, and like a lot of people who go to anime conventions are not working like a 9 to 5 where they can take you know, days off or whatever. Like a lot of them are people who work retail or something like that, and it's like, okay, that time of year you have to be available to work, so that like fucks a lot of people over. I struggle to find the yeah, it's something that, like, I'm very grateful that you are not like that. I remember telling my therapist, like, when you moved, I was like, I'm really sad because, like, one of the people here who was, like, genuine is moving. And she was like, oh no. And I was like, yeah, like, I'm glad that she's, like, doing what she needs to do, but I'm gonna be really sad. But it's fine, it worked out because now I've moved. And the internet does exist. Yeah, it's like something I often talk about with my therapist is like in those situations where it's like this very like social hierarchy dynamic and everything like that. I never do well in that because I love you too. I missed you so much after you first moved. I mean, I still miss you, but like it was very hard after you first moved. But I was like, there's no winning for me in those situations because I am attempting to be genuine pretty much all the time. And people hate that, actually. A lot of people really hate that. And like holding other people responsible for their actions, and like asking to be held responsible for your own actions. Like, God forbid a person wants to have, you know, changes in their own life and everything. Like, it's interesting. It's interesting. And I'm like, I am not a generally likable person because I'm not, you know, I'm not buying people drinks at parties. I'm not even going to the parties half the time. Like, I'm instead chronically online. My interests, while nowadays are a little more mainstream, have never been particularly super mainstream. And so it's just like, yeah, when you have to choose between me and like another person who's maybe wealthy or buying you drinks a lot, or like conventionally attractive, doing everything you say, doing all the cosplay things, you know, adhering to all those social norms, then I am not going to be the first choice in the friendship. And like, it sucks because it's like, wish I would have known that before going into it because, oops. Wow, the one time I was ready to not hit X. I wish I would have known before going into the friendship because then I could have saved myself the trouble, right? So, yeah, you and I both have very little tolerance for like the pretenses and all that kind of stuff, and like you are a person who wants to be good and hold yourself and others accountable for their respective actions. And like, that's, why is that so rare? Right? Like, it's so crazy to think about like how rare that is. It always feels like you're on the outside in some ways. Yeah, right. Exactly. Like, because I was like trying to explain to my newer therapist, like what my social dynamic has been like for most of my life, because it's always been true. Like I feel like I don't know. I just don't have the typical stereotypical, whatchamacallit, the appeal that other people might have. And while I don't feel that I must to have friends, it does make it harder to find good friends, because you start out with people who seem okay and then in the end are like not ready for a mature friendship. Which I get it, like, I genuinely get it. It's very tiring being an adult and like holding yourself and others responsible for behaviors and like trying to improve yourself if you're already like exhausted all the time. You know, this terrible capitalism world that we live in is exhausting, I get it, but like also it is, I think, more exhausting not doing it. Like, I don't know. To me, it seems like common sense, but as I was telling Nem, if you're still here, common sense is not common, apparently. So, you know. Ridiculous. I think this is where the other sticker was. Okay. Whee! It's also so hard to make friends in a city. Like, my students have been asking, like, how do I make friends outside of school? And I was like, good question. So I did point out some places and things to do. Nope, keep working. I know you have children to deal with. Yeah, well, a lot of people aren't taught good communication by their parents because their parents didn't learn good communication. And then some people take the good communication that they have learned from their parents for granted. Like, this is not someone who takes it for granted, but this is just an example of somebody who has parents that like genuinely cared about how their kids communicate and like communicating with their kids as adults. Megan, her parents and family seems to be like that, and I'm like, that's so fascinating to me. It's so fascinating because I'm just like, the autonomy that your parents give you with such respect is like so interesting. So fascinating. I know my communication's so shit. Yeah, for real. Like, I definitely know I need to work on it. I think for me personally, some of my... Oh, is this the end of this train? Well, ew, we're going back to this then. Where's the last sticker? Where is she? I have other issues that if those are cleared up, the communication will get better. Like it's less about the knowing how to do it and more the like ability to do it without feeling like I'm going to cause myself irreparable harm. If that makes sense. Like one of the things when I was so mad I took this quiz that was like it was a which scum villain character are you? And I took two different ones, and one of them was I got the protagonist, and it was like, people aren't out to get you, like it's okay, and I'm like, ooh. Oh. Yeah, okay. I know, I'm constantly on my defense, like, I have to be. That's like how I was raised, unfortunately, and I don't actually have to be. I don't, but my brain is like, you have to be, actually. I do have plans to visit you, CupoCon. Oh! It is? When? I want to go. That's actually an event I care. I care about that event. Yeah, no, we're going. I need to know when that is so that I have like my schedule blocked out for it. Wow, will I actually cosplay something Square Enix? Maybe I'll do a very obscure Final Fantasy cosplay. Or I will get a onesie of like a chocobo and call it. That might be. It depends on the time of year. Okay, banger. When is it usually? Like what time of year? Like spring, summer? Wish you guys wouldn't stop with this. Okay, you know what? Fuck you. Hell yeah. I love a chocobo. The chocobos are my favorite part of like every Final Fantasy game, I think, that I've played at least. If I were going to cosplay any Final Fantasy character and didn't have to worry about like the whole making it and all that, it would definitely be Pain from Final Fantasy X too. I just think she's neat. Ooh. After succeeding in Barrier. Oh. That's probably not going to be something I use so much. Just happened in Toronto. Okay. So, like, it'll be decent time of year. So onesie will not kill me, most likely. Okay, cool. That's so exciting. Oh my god. Yeah, I've never been able to go. I've always like been too far or something has been going on. And I always look at my little friends who go and be like, I wish that were me. Oh my god. I wonder if I could get Clay and Nanny to go too. Do they know? I will be telling them. Let's see. That would really sate my need to travel, because I've been feeling it lately. Like, looking up the other day. I was like, how much would a flight to Lhasa be? As in Tibet. It's like $3,500 just for the flight because it's like 2 days worth of travel. Which I knew it would be insane. And the reason I knew it would be insane is because when I was working on some of the planning for the Klapalo fic that I'm still working on, it was something I looked up, like how to get to like Kathmandu in Nepal. And so I looked that up and it was like 2 days worth of travel and in really weird, like really strange choices for layovers. Oh, did I get everything? Really? Am I futzing around for nothing? That could be true. The truth come out. Does Bruno Mars is gay. Oh, jeez. Goodbye. I should fight you all, I guess. But I won't. Not right now. Bye. I'll land my pretty little ass in Disney Town. And then we can read the Xehanort reports that we got, and then that's gonna be it. Yippee! And then next week we'll finish Aqua's story, at least the main part of it. There will be more. In a way that you may not expect. Why? This is agony. It's agony, do you hear me?
Thanks again.
Yeah. No, I definitely want to do Kupo. I need to, like... That makes me more encouraged to get a PS5 and play 16 sooner, honestly. Not that I'm not already... Oh, so we're gonna read this Xehanort report with this hilarious music in the background. Alright. And when Kingdom Hearts is complete, it is said the one who opens its door will bring about the creation of the next world. Such a feat is above any human. Or to put it a different way, whoever opens that door will be reborn as something far greater than human. Light and darkness are two sides of the same coin. Without darkness, there is no light. The Keyblade wielders' great war over Kingdom Hearts was fought by defenders of the light, servants of the darkness, those who sought to reconcile the two, and those motivated by nothing more than lust for power. A whole spectrum of thought was swept into the conflict, and the worlds that did not go to war found the war brought to them. In the end, the whole world was cast into darkness. That was how the ancient Keyblade War drew to a close. To this day, no one has ever managed to open the door to Kingdom Hearts. Sometime later, the little light that remained in the hearts of the few gave rise to the world we know today, one made of many worlds behind just as many walls, so that the Keyblade War would not be repeated. Sick Union Cross reference, my guy. Neat! Alright, we're gonna go to the title screen now. So that I can, you know, read this other one. No, don't you even think about it. Secret Reports. And I believe it was 5 that's the new one. At present, the lanes and corridors that run between the worlds may only be traversed by us Keyblade wielders, and those who have given themselves over to darkness. As the former, our duty is to cross the chasms between worlds and guard against the latter, whose darkness corrupts and contaminates, so that no world need ever be lost again. Few Keyblade wielders remain now. I have heard of but a handful of others outside my circle, but the world is vast, and more of our kind may be out there. Cue the X-Files theme. Now, in addition to the realm of light in which we reside, there is also a realm of darkness, and the realm between, which connects the two. The realm of darkness is most forbidden. I am told none who set foot there have ever returned. Yikes. Bad times. Well, anyway. On that note, I can't believe we're almost done with Birth by Sleep. I think we'll have 2 more streams of Birth by Sleep. We'll have next week and then the week after. And then the week after that will be Recoded. And that'll be a little bit longer of a stream. We will be having a good time. I saved before we exited to the menu. It's fine. And if I didn't, we didn't lose that much progress because I remember the time before that I saved. But yeah. And then we're, like I said, we're done with this and we move on to the next. And yeah, it'll go by so quickly, I think. Dream Drop Distance flew for me. I played it a lot, like, outside of the main game. So I'll be playing it off screen probably a lot. But as far as, like, the story will go by so fast. Yeah, I can't believe we're almost to Kingdom Hearts 3. And I can't believe that, like, September is almost over. What the fuck? What the fuck? oops. Hi. Hi, King Horse 2. But yeah, Sunday will be more Skies of Arcadia, and then, yeah, until further notice, Fridays will be the time for me to stream. I maybe will have the occasional Monday that I can do an extra stream because of, like, holidays. But yeah, Skies of Arcadia next week, or this upcoming Sunday is gonna be really fun. I can't wait to info dump. Me? Info dump? What? On a stream? I would never. It'll be really fun. So, I'm excited. And, yeah. That's all I got. So, you know the drill. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Be good to yourself. Be kind. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. Get good sleep, everybody. And I will see you when I see you.